This is a hands-free kit. Okay. It works by putting this over the speaker, and then when someone phones you, their voice comes out through here. So what you do is you hello, hello. Yeah, pretty much. That is a hands-free kit that came with the Mazda, which is never going to get used. Hi guys, welcome back to Turbo Autos, and today we are replacing a stereo from factory to aftermarket. Right, so first thing we need to do, because we're working on a Mazda 3, is we need to remove this piece of black trim here, which is quite simple. There are little points where you can stick your fingers in, which is just a case of needing to pop it out. Also, you've got to be careful just in the corner here, because there is actually a sealing point, which I haven't got to pop completely, because it will break. There we go. Quite well built, this, isn't it? Next stage is, with this stereo, you can see we've got these two screws here. These two actually secure this in. This is what we do not want to remove. We may end up later on having to actually remove it, even though I just said we don't want to. That is because with some aftermarket stereos, you do need to lift the vents up just to be able to slide it in. The two we want to remove are this one here and this one here. This will then allow us to slide the stereo out, disconnect the screen, and slot the new one in. Oh, okay. There we go. So if anyone's looking for a Mazda 3 stereo that they'd like to buy, please do send us a message on YouTube, and we'll be happy to sell you it. Because did you know a brand new one of these, tape one of these, is 150 quid.
What?
From Mazda.
That is crazy. So we sell this for 50, yeah?
There we go. Right. This now should, in theory, slide out. Use exclusive screw, red plating. Right, this needs to come out. That's the aerial. That's the aerial unplugged. And then we just got to pull this out. And this is what I hate, always pulling out on stereos, because they are bloody painful. So that's the CD changer module. That's the stereo. Nice to know that Mazda have to tell their employees on the stereo how to fit it. And that is how you remove a Mazda 3 stereo. I'm looking for it. Right, the next stage is, this is where all the trip computer information is. With this, we need to actually disconnect it from here. And then we need to take it off completely and reaffix it to the new stereo. The problem is though, with a word of warning with software when upgrading from factory to aftermarket, is this screen here provides all my trip computer information. And as you can see here, I have a info button. When I press this, this will flick through miles remaining and everything. And something I forgot to do was to put it on the right one. Mistake I've just made. Basically, before you switch it up, take out your old stereo, you need to make sure it's on the screen that you want it to be on, because when you plug in the new stereo, it will no longer be able to be switched, which is what we're going to do now. Reconnect it all.
So what you'll then want to do is to disconnect the top little information screen from the stereo itself, undo all the screws that go to it, and transfer over to the new stereo. It is also noted though that it will not work with the new stereo unless you have a stereo that will transfer the signal from the car to the screen without the stereo having to do the work.
So this is the stereo we are replacing it with. It's got sat nav, DVD player, also in China you have the TV input, FM radio, Bluetooth and all that, so it's pretty awesome. And pretty much it is a direct replacement if you just hold the two up together. Ignore the screen on this one, we are moving that one over in the end, but they are pretty much similar in size, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, first thing you always want to do is make sure it works before you actually put it in, because you don't want to put everything back, turn it on and then find it doesn't work. So connect the cables up. Pretty simple. The good thing is with buying OEM style kits is they do actually fit rather snug. And here we go.
That seems to be working.
It's been off for a while, so it'll be first up.
You hear the aircon kicking in.
Oh, that's the fan one. Right. I don't know how to use it, so I've got to just figure it out.
So now what we're going to need to do is find a place to mount the GPS receiver, and we decided to put it in an open void where the fans would have been. You then want to just tidy it all up, wire it all in, and put the stereo back in, and then you should have a brand new stereo fitted to your Mazda 3.
When they knock you down, get on your feet.